Hey guys, it's your boy Mars back to you with another tuning video. Today we're going to tune this. It's going to be the Mazda Rx7. Wanted to do something a little different, kind of a JDM vibe, Japanese Rotary vibe. So today we're going to tune the Rx7. Show you guys everything I did, everything I put into this car. And let's get right to it. So with this car, there's a couple options when it comes to the motor. You can leave the stock motor, which is a rotary motor, and you can also put the other rotary motor, which will be the 2.6 liter 4 rotor motor, which it'll give it like about 700 horsepower or so. So for this video, we're gonna leave it at the stock motor, which is the 589 horsepower. With this tune, of course, the car is rear-wheel drive. The motor is stock. I put a turbo, single turbo, and I did not put the wide body. I don't think it needs it because of the power. It's only 500 horsepower, so it doesn't need the wide body, which the wide body would give it wider tires in the rear, but it also gives it more weight. And to me, I don't think that it needs the wide body for the 500 horsepower. So as you can see, I put everything on the car. Race. Here we go. And then with the flywheel, of course, stock flywheel. So everything race but the flywheel. Got the brakes. Of course, rally suspension. Got the roll bars. Now with this car, since it only has 500 horsepower, it doesn't need roll cage. Some people do put the roll cage so they can have a stronger first gear, but I've noticed that them and me racing, it kind of doesn't make that much of a difference. And then of course you want to weight reduct the car all the way, so it's going to weigh at about 2,300 pounds. And then put everything here, race. Alrighty, and you want the race tires. You can put these tires, it's the same. On the front, you want it stock width. On the rear, you want it all the way wide at the 305s. Then I put some really light wheels on it, which were these wheels. I put the Inky RPF ones. I put those wheels on it. Kind of gave it that whole JDM vibe. And that's it. With the tire size, I left it stock, left it normal. And hold on one second. With the body, I left it normal. I didn't want to put no more weight. I was just gonna use its full power and see how light I can have the car, and use that for my advantage. So I did put a hood on it, so it just lowered it by like 5 pounds or so. So let's go out for the tuning and see what I've done to the car. As in tuning wise, with these cars, the first gear is crazy short. You want that first gear when it launches to kind of spin like chirping. It'll chirp a little bit on launch. And then once you transition to second gear, it'll spin through second gear, but it's like a spin hook type of action going on. And then you want your third and fourth, since these cars you tune in third and fourth, to be really short, so they can stay in the power band. The car can be pretty fast throughout the whole quarter mile. Alright, so as my settings, of course, I'll show you my custom settings. Everything is off, normal steering. manual with clutch, and everything else just completely off, and that's about it. ABS off, all that off. As in the tuning, here you go. I got the front and rear at 15s on front and rear. Then I have my final drive at the 420, which is kind of like in the middle between speed and acceleration. That's where I set it at on this car. That first gear, I have it at the 3.85, which is extremely short. Yeah, you want it as short as you can, but still grip though on the launch. Then on my second gear, I have it at 1.75. So you can see the big gap between those two gears, but it'll transition really good. And then after that, you want the third to be at 1.40 and the fourth at 1.10. These are the numbers you're looking at. Pretty short, third, fourth, and second. But that transition from first to second is the key on this gear. So I put a little bit of camber in the front on this car. Left everything else zeroed out, and then put 7 the cast angle. On the anti-roll bars, I got that at 65 in the front, and then I got it at 1 in the back, and then I got it really soft in the front at the 119, and then kind of stiff but not too stiff in the rears at the 425. Then I have the car raised all the way up. Then I have the front at 1 and the rears at 10, then the front at 10 and the rears at 1. So it kind of gives it that equal distribution of the springs and stiffness when the car shifts, and it moves that power from the front to the rear. With the brakes, I left them normal, and then the differential, I put them both at 100 on the front and the rear. And that's about it. Let's go back to, so you guys can see how I got the whole gears and everything. And let's do a couple launches and see where the car is at. Got no train coming. Okay, so to launch the car, you're gonna press A, which is the e-brake, and then you're gonna, the only 2 buttons you're gonna press is the A, and you're not gonna press the clutch at all. And then you're gonna ease on the gas while holding A down until the car kind of does just like the RPM do that little flutter. But then once you keep on pressing the gas all the way down, it'll hold at 2,000 RPMs. And all you gotta do is just let go of the e-brake, and then see how the first gear will kind of like chirp a little bit, and then like it'll spin throughout, and then you'll see the transition right now. Alrighty, so as you can see, that second gear like spin throughout the whole second gear. But it hooked, which that's what you want. But I can make it to be a little bit shorter, or longer, as you can say, towards speed, and see what how it'll react on that second gear. And as you can see, I did not feather that first gear. I just shifted from first to second, kind of like a power shift from first to second. And yeah, another shot. There you go. As you can see, pretty fast. When this car falls in that bracket of 600 horsepower and lower, this car is extremely fast. As you can see how the gears just transition extremely fast, and the takeoff is amazing because of the 305 tires in the rear and the weight, and the it doesn't have a roll cage. So hope you guys liked the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. Thank you.